Start off by giving all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth pushing this truth. Okay, this is Psalms 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches. Yeah, that's the so-called white man. Because guess what? The so-called white man own everything in this big corporation, man. And he trusts in his money and his riches. Okay? He trusts in his money and his riches. But that's not going to save him in the day of the wrath of the Most High. That's not going to save him. Give me 11 and 4. Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profiteth not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. See that? It says, the righteous of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Yeah, that's the so-called white man. Okay, that's the so-called white man. Okay, because see, he boasted himself in his riches, man. They think that this money is going to take them over the top, man. Especially when they push off this microchip, this RFID microchip. It's not about this. It's about money, but it's not about money. It's about total control. They want to be like Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man. That's who they want to be. Okay? That's who they want to be, man. Okay? They want to be like Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. The so-called white man. All right? And to prove that, give me Obadiah. This is Obadiah, because it's only one chapter, verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is set among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, that's the so-called white man. He's real proud. He's real proud. He's a real proud person. Okay, that's why they boasted in their money and their riches. Who will bring them down to the ground? They think America's gonna go on forever and ever, even forever, man. Okay, they don't think that this place can be taken down. That's how proud the so-called white man is, which is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, it says, though thy exalt themselves as the eagle, and thy that sitteth in the nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Yeah, they space programs. They went up there and set up all these satellites and things like that to look down on the earth, trying to be like the Most High. Okay, they space programs and all that stuff like that, trying to be like the Most High. But they not. They not Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They not the Heavenly Father and the Son. Nowhere near it, man. Not even close. But then again, the hypocrites by saying that there is no power. There is no higher power, man. Okay? These devils, they're a bunch of devils, man. All right? A bunch of devils, man. Now that's basically the point I wanted to get on that. Okay, but let's go back here to Psalms 49. This is I'll jump down to verse 8. For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever. 9. That he should still live forever and not see corruption. Verse 10. For he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool of the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. Yeah, that's right. As a so-called white man, he like to leave his wealth. He don't like to leave. He like to leave his wealth to others. But when Jake died, we don't have nothing. That's why he think he gonna dwell forever, because they got so much money and riches that they can just pass it on to their kids. They can pass it on to their kids, and everything is gonna be all right. They can pass on their houses, pass on many different things, but Jake ain't got nothing to pass on, man. What Jake gonna do? Jake has shit on this side, man. Because guess what? We're still the slaves of the so-called white men. All right? Give me Haggard real quick. To show you that we ain't got nothing, man. To show you that, you know, that we don't have nothing on this side, man. That Jake ain't worth a damn thing on this side, man. Okay? We ain't worth shit on this side, man. That this is the so-called white man's heaven, man. If Jake boasted themselves in riches, he think he got it all, man. But you ain't got shit, man. You ain't got nothing. That little bit of money you got, the so-called white man got millions, man. Millions and trillions and billions, man. Especially the elites, man. We're not talking about these peon niggas, man. Okay? We're talking about the elites. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, and the Gettys, man. They got tons of money, man. Okay? They got tons of money, man. Okay? Where is it at? I'm trying to find the scripture. Give me 1 second. Bear with me, because the scripture is actually it fits Jake to the T, man. You know, the scripture fits Jake to the T, and you can't tell me it don't fit Jake, man. Okay, you can't tell me that the scripture don't fit Jake, man. Scripture's talking exactly about Jake, but Jake don't see that. Cause Jake too busy being caught up in all this BS and madness that's over here, man. Okay, they too busy being caught up in a bunch of madness, man. A bunch of lies and all that type of stuff, man. Okay. They caught up in a bunch of lies, man. But we about to give them the absolute truth, man. And that's what we come out here to do, is give them the absolute truth. Yeah, this is Haggard. This is Haggard chapter 1, verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put in a bag with holes. Yeah, that's Jake. We don't have nothing. We can't pass nothing. We can't pass nothing on to our kids, man.
You can't.
Okay, we can't pass nothing on to our kids. We ain't got no goddamn money, man. No houses to give on for generation to generation. Okay. You know, this is Psalms, back in Psalms 11, Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Yeah, they call their lands after their own names. Yeah, that's right, because they think in their heart and in their mind that they think that America's going to go on forever and ever. That America's going to be going on for another 150 years, another 40 years, another 60 years, another 10 years, another 15 years, whatever years that they may think in their heart that America's going to go on forever, man. Like, Jake ain't never going to be out of this hell that we in, man. We always going to be on the bottom. That's basically what they think in their heart, man. And they think in they peon brain, man. That we ain't ever going to have nothing, man. Okay? It says this. It says this. This is Psalms. I'm going to jump over to chapter 50, verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Yeah, man. That's self-explanatory, man. That's self-explanatory. I don't even need to break that down, man. Okay? I don't even need to break that down. All right? It says, seeing thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee. Yeah, they put the laws and statutes and commandments behind them. All right? The Bible has been thrown out. But you know what they are? They're hypocrites because they go and they do that inauguration and put their hand on the Bible, man. But they go by their own laws that they make up. Okay, the so-called white man goes by his own laws that he makes up, man. All right? Okay, so he cast the words of the Most High behind him. And what's the words? The knowledge of this book. Okay, the understanding of the Bible. But the so-called white man don't have understanding. That's why he's called the son of perdition, the son of destruction. Okay, it says, when thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him, and thou hast a partaker with adulterers. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Yeah, the so-called white man's tongue frameth deceit. Because all he do is speak a bunch of lies. He speak a bunch of lies. And he told a bunch of lies on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He told a bunch of lies on who the saints are. We are the saints, the Israelites. We are the righteous ones. But he said that we bring in all the drugs and we do all the murdering. And he put up these movies about us being murderers. But Esau is the original murder. His spirit goes back to Cain. He is the original murderer, man. All right? It says, Thy saidest and speakest against thy brother, thy slanderest thy own mother's son. Yeah, that's what they do. They slander Jake. They slander Jake. Every chance they get, they slander Jake, man. Every chance they get, they slander Jake, man. Okay? Every chance they get, man. They set up laws for you Jakes, man. Okay? It says, these things has thy done and I kept silence. Yeah, the Most High have kept silent. It says, and thou knowest that I was altogether such a one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set thee in order before thy eyes. Yeah, that's right, because he's setting the elect in order before the so-called white man's eyes. That's why we're on the street corner and we're fear the Most High. We're scared of the Most High. That's why we're on the street corner teaching week in and week out to you niggas, man. Okay? To you niggas who walk by and fan your hand and talk shit behind closed doors when you get home, man. But believe me, the Most High hear everything you got to say, man. The Most High hear everything you got to say. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is everything you niggas got to say, man. You wicked niggas, man. Okay?